Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 11th of October, and it was for a while there a turnaround Tuesday, but markets finished way off and retested the lows on a very sharp sell-off before a late bounce. But it was a nasty day again on Wall Street, but many stocks we followed did well, particularly biotech. Take a look at the amount of biotechs I'm going to feature today. You're going to be quite surprised. ABEO, for example, just since the 26th of September has gone from 270 to today's high at 580, about 140% straight up to shoot. And now at resistance or near it, there's a double top up here near 6, 10, 13. That's my immediate resistance. If we get through it, we might see $7-8. ALBO, ABEO Pharmaceuticals with a big pop today, jumped from 2047 to 2597, finished 2350 up 303. A nearly 15% gain. 2.4 million shares traded, as far back as I can go, all the way back to September of 20. That's the biggest volume we've seen. And we got to get up to the level here, near 27.25, and then maybe we're looking at 31.2. BEAT has been on a mojo move, but the last 3-4 days has been an orderly retrace. It looks like it might be flagging the next leg up, which could take it to $9 or even 10. Keep this in mind. It's a cheapie. It's trading around 511 with support at 450. DCGO popped out of a little flag today, jumped from 1062 to 1141, settled back to 1108, up 41 cents, almost 4%. Volume was solid at 1.2 million. However, the biggest volume in about 8-9 weeks. Looking to me like it's headed higher for the spike high in November, but turned out to be 1186. We're almost there. You get to that 13-14 target. The ICE with a special day exploded on positive drug news. I went from 25 to 51 nearly, finished just under 40, up 15, 61%. Volume was a hefty 18.8 million. If looking at the base breakout, it was a big one. It's new all-time high at the high. This might extend into the low to mid 60s. E.l.f. had powerful all year, and from the May low, when it traded at about 20 and a half, last month reached as high as 41.31, so a double, and then a wedge, and then today's pop from 37.85 to almost 41 and closing at 40.80, 331 or 8.8%, with volume at one of the heaviest we've seen all year, indicating to me that if we should get through 41, the target's 44 and maybe 48. Espr popped 2 days ago and is extended today, but jumping another 81 cents or 11%, 3.3 million traded, the biggest volume in 6 weeks. Looks to me like the top of the channel might be your target, 9.5. ILAG's been steady for 3 weeks now, from $1.50 to 5.35 at the high, closing at 5.25, up 44 cents or 9%. Really nice looking chart, and I think momentum could carry this to 6.75. Big day for Imux. The last 2 days have been huge, as yesterday it gapped from a close at 3.75. Yesterday finished near 6. Today 9.10, up another 290, 47%, 31 million shares traded. Probably short-term extended, but if there's momentum forward, it's 12.5. NERV, after the explosive move in August, it saw it go from 2.75 to 15, or about 5-fold increase, then had a nice falling wedge, 3-wave corrective. It pulled out, but slowly, and today popped 1040 to 1254, finished 1232, up $1.85 or almost 18%. Volume was 900,000, not a lot, but it's a thinly traded stock. Next target would be a retest, perhaps of the 15 range. You get through that, 17.5, something like that. PDSB double bottom 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, popped and then pulled back, but today it spiked 333 to 408, finished 390, up 55 cents or 16.5%. Volume was 572,000, not a lot, but it's a thinly traded stock. Your next target has to be 440, 490 to 5. Pegy's been a monster for a week now, literally going from 75 cents to over $5. Today, 520 high, 510 close, a 70% gain, 70 cents gain, up 16%. Volume was solid, 18.7 million, but the way it closed at the high for the day going away, I'm now looking for 6 and then 7.5, 8. Another biotech, RVPH, has been on a roll for a week and a half now. From $1.57, it's more than doubled to 156, or about doubled. Yeah, more than doubled. And closing at 330. My target, 4.75. SLNG, a favorite of Kathy's, Popped out yesterday. We noted that today. A beautiful follow through, dipping to 903 and then running to 1096 with a settle at 1080 up 108. An 11% gain, just under 250,000 shares. It's thin, but if it runs and gets to 12 and a quarter or half area, you might see mid-teens. Finally, TERN exploded in August, had a beautiful three-wave corrective falling flag, popped through target and around the 7 range and pulled back to test 4.5 range, back to 7 a couple times, unable to get through, and now forming an ascending channel and a wedge here. The triple top area at 7, get through that, you're looking at 9, 9.5, 10. That's a look at some of the bullish looking charts at detectrader.com, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's have a good day trading. Bye-bye.